Someone pays your significant other $20 million to have sex with them, they tell you immediately afterwards and split the money with you. How do you react? Why? Once you start getting in the millions, there are not a lot of things I wouldn't do. Wait, so now I have $10 million and a significant other? It's all coming up Milhouse. You get $20 million. Any money you split with your right hand is still yours after all. I'm not gay, but jerking somebody off for $20 million is absolutely doable. Damn, it lets someone come in my ass for $20 million. You guys are getting paid? I asked them who the duck this person is and if they could get that $20 million regularly. I'd let them duck me for another $20 million. I think they'd pay money not to duck you. Works for me. My ex did it for free, or chose not to split the money. We've talked this over as a hypothetical. We agreed each of us will do it for any amount in the 6 figures and up. Good communication is the key to a successful relationship. I mean, we're supposed to talk about it before, but you know what? Cool. Was waiting for this. Sure, the whole not consulting me first would be kinda whack, but it's hard to really get too bothered over a fresh $2010 mill. A, you told me. B, you give me half. Win in my book. Good to know that they're not stupid. For that kind of money they can do whatever is necessary. They can do me next for all I care, and another $20 million at it. I've done a lot more for a lot less. I have to ask a lot more? 8 hours per day for 40 years, and most are lucky to get 1/110th of that LMFAO. Hang on to that person. They just had 20 million in their possession and you didn't know. They could have just disappeared with all of it, but instead they were honest with you and even gave you half in spite of your having done none of the work. That person is loyal. Do not throw it away. I get $10 million and a girlfriend. Sign me up. The insignificant wife will be more pissed than usual though. Now ask the same question but change the amount from $20 mil to $1,000 if you want to see some actual interesting answers. Nobody is ever going to offer $20 mil to duck someone, but plenty of people will pay $1,000. High-five him and get an STD screening. Solid business move, but let's not spread too much joy this holiday season. And when the tests come back negative, we're ducking on a pile of money. Honestly, you should probably get tested again after ducking on circulated currency. No problem. We both had sex with a lot of other people before. Having sex for $20 million to improve both of our lives is the obvious right choice. Me, a virgin, we what now? Bro, just pay any of us $20 million, problem solved. Right? I'm not gay, but I'll do what needs to be done for $20 million. Come here, boy, it's time. $20 million is a shitload of money. I would understand exactly why they did it, I would respect that they told me immediately, and I would also be very moved by the fact that they were willing to split this much money with me. I can't say it wouldn't bother me at all to picture them with someone else, but in this case it wouldn't be difficult to get over it. I think it's one of those things that looks like an easy decision to make ahead of time, but still wouldn't pass over without any issues as most replies make it out to be. Like sure, it'd go for the money as well. But to think that this would not leave some kind of impact on the relationship is wishful at best. It might be easy to work through because of the money for some, but honestly even the one doing it might still feel guilty after the fact. It's really not possible to be 100% sure of the outcome in terms of feelings on either side. Thank you. This is my thought too. I don't know that either my so or I would do it. We are by no means rich, but we are happy together. I wouldn't want to put that on the line for money. I grew up in a fairly wealthy household and my parents were miserable and definitely spread some of it to us. I am 1000x happier now in a lower income situation than I ever was before. Taking the deal means risking everything good that I already have in exchange for things that could potentially be good in the future. Plus, there's way too many couples that have gone into threesomes thinking that it's what they wanted, and come out of it brokenhearted and unable to get past it. Have none of y'all watched Indecent Proposal? Would you have sex with Robert Redford for $1 million? Sure. If I had $1 million. She probably wouldn't sleep with the other person, either, So we'd both be broke. Lamau same. Faithful and broke. My crowd. Fine ill bite, I always liked monogamous sex and it felt special when my ex and I were together. I feel like the money wouldn't be worth it. Like I'd rather be in my current financial situation and just be happy with someone than compromise morals for money. I know my feelings would be hurt lol, if that makes me a pussy, then I guess I am. Let it happen. He doesn't love me anyways. Then I'll be rich and free. This made me sad. I hope you're okay, friend. You deserve to be rich and free. Thank you. Smile. Well, that's just indecent. What kind of proposal is that? Reminds me of a movie I saw once. I wish I could remember the name of it. Speed is what you're thinking of. Many people think the title is the bus that couldn't slow down, but it's simply Speed. Is that before or after tax? I would be chuffed. 10 mil is a dream come true. My wife and I have had this conversation already, and frankly, would want a divorce if the other didn't take advantage of this opportunity. That amount of money would be so life-changing for me and my children. College. A safe home. Never have to worry about how to pay the power bill. No more feeling like garbage because some birthdays and Christmases I can't afford presents. Reject the $10 million and divorce, break up with that, literal, whore. That being said, why do so many Redditors have cuckold fantasies? Not good, am not a cuck. What if, $20 million is Zimbabwean dollar? In that case, you got ducked twice. You should have told me before, not after. Anyway, where do we want that beach house? Take my half, divorce, put 8 meters in a mutual fund, buy property and do a little celebrating with the rest. High five. Immediately break up. I'm a Christian, so that just goes against what I stand for. The money is not worth that violation. I'd leave her and her filthy $20 million so that I can stay poor and get cheated on for free like a regular person. No dummy, we paying off some loans, upgrading the house and investing what's left. What's done is done. Don't do it again. I'm like nice, would have liked it if you told me before though. It'd be $10 million richer and single, not bad. Hug her and thank her for all her hard work. At least you got paid this time. We've already discussed this, anything over $5 million and we're cool with it. Don't care cause I got 10 mil. Duck all, I've got 10 million. Give them the biggest high five they have ever received. If she does it without asking me, I probably am a bit sad, but I trust my wife was doing it to help us. I trust it meant nothing. We buy a lot of stupid shit and use some of it for marriage counseling. Bitches do this for free. I would admire my so for not being a moron and taking one for the team. It is highly likely she didn't enjoy doing the deed, and her willingness to split the cash shows her loyalty and love for me. 100% no-brainer, we'd live happily ever after. As I trust me, so I would also believe her when she tells me that she absolutely hated every second ducking with that person, whether it's true or not, lol. So under those circumstances you could argue that she sacrificed her for us to be set for life. Thanks honey. I always knew she was a prostitute. To quote Homer Simpson, woohoo. Geez, I would be happy my so was sharing her wages. I would prefer they tell me before. The fact that I'm not aware makes me feel like it's cheating, like why would they hide it from me if they're gonna tell me anyways?